So, amidst the prevailing industry focus on prominent electric vehicle manufacturers such as Tesla and Toyota, Maruti Suzuki has, discreetly introduced a new energy vehicle that's really sent ripples across the automotive sector. The common assumption was that the future of mobility would be dictated entirely by advancements in battery technology, charging infrastructure, and driving range. However, Maruti Suzuki has strategically redirected the conversation with the launch of the FRONX CNG. This model has become a significant topic of discussion, representing a quiet yet masterful move that has introduced a note of uncertainty even within the established electric vehicle segment. For the average consumer, who remains cautious of the high entry cost associated with electric cars, this vehicle presents a new and promising alternative. A pressing question now arises: can this CNG-powered car genuinely serve as a practical substitute for electric vehicles? The potential of lower upfront cost, superior fuel efficiency, and proven technology poses a challenge to the perceived inevitability of electric mobility. Examining the FRONX suggests Maruti Suzuki anticipated market needs well in advance. While electric vehicles, continue to grapple with issues of charging network reliability and battery longevity, this offering directly targets the pragmatic concerns of daily use. To fully appreciate the significance of Maruti Suzuki's new energy vehicle, one must first understand its foundational market context. A new model from this manufacturer is never merely an addition to its lineup. It is a product intimately connected to the dynamics of India's vast automotive landscape. Maruti Suzuki, well, it transcends being just a company. It is woven into the daily fabric of millions of Indian households. The profound trust associated with the Maruti name is not a recent development but the result of a legacy built over several decades. Today, Maruti Suzuki stands as India's largest car manufacturer, commanding a formidable market share of approximately 40% in the passenger vehicle segment. This statistic, translates to a simple reality: about 4 out of every 10 cars sold in India bear the Maruti Suzuki emblem. This dominance is not merely numerical but reflects a deep-seated consumer confidence in the brand. The company's annual sales volume ranges between 1.8 to 2 million vehicles, encompassing a broad spectrum from compact hatchbacks to sedans, SUVs, and now, vehicles featuring CNG and hybrid powertrains. Iconic models like the Alto, Wagon R, Swift, Baleno, Dzire, Brezza, and the recent FRONX have each honestly fortified the company's stronghold in their respective segments. Importantly, Maruti's commercial success extends beyond metropolitan areas, maintaining clear dominance in small towns and rural markets as well. This penetration is significantly bolstered by an unparalleled service and dealer network that reaches virtually every corner of the country. This widespread support system is a key reason customers approach new Maruti technologies with inherent trust, alleviating the common fear of breakdowns and repair complexities associated with lesser-known brands. In the contemporary climate, where excitement around electric vehicles is, pretty palpable, Maruti Suzuki has demonstrated strategic patience. The company prioritizes a deep understanding of market dynamics and user behavior before committing to major shifts. This measured approach really explains why Maruti has concentrated on developing CNG strong hybrid and flexible fuel options before making a full-fledged entry into pure electric vehicles. The company recognizes the diverse and stratified nature of the Indian customer base. On a global scale, Maruti Suzuki's influence extends beyond domestic borders, with exports to numerous countries. This international presence not only generates foreign exchange, but also necessitates adherence to global quality standards, a factor that, in the end, ultimately benefits Indian consumers. The brand's market presence is so substantial that a single new launch can create waves across the entire automotive industry. Investors, competitors, and even electric vehicle startups scrutinize Maruti's strategy closely, because, historical precedent shows that when Maruti chooses a direction, it often aligns with the genuine ground-level needs of the market. Consequently, any new energy vehicle from Maruti Suzuki demands serious attention. The question remains, why did the FRONX CNG suddenly capture the public's imagination? At a time when global discourse was saturated with electric vehicle hype, led by giants like Tesla and Toyota, the narrative seemed unequivocal: the automotive future was exclusively electric. So, conversations across social media, news channels, and digital platforms consistently revolved around battery technology, charging durations, range capabilities, and the roadmap for EV adoption. There was, honestly, a general consensus that the era of internal combustion engines was concluding, and that electric vehicles were the undeniable next step. It was precisely at this juncture that Maruti Suzuki, eschewing grandiose announcements and flashy events, executed a move that, well, compelled the market to reassess. Rather than joining the electric bandwagon, the company launched the FRONX CNG. This was not an impulsive reaction but a calculated and quietly deployed strategy. While the industry gazed at a purely electric horizon, Maruti paid heed to the ground reality that millions of potential Indian customers, though interested in EVs, were restrained by persistent anxieties and cost barriers. Maruti's differentiation lay in this insight. They aimed to provide a car that felt contemporary and future-ready, yet devoid of intimidation. So, the subdued entry of the FRONX CNG, actually carried a pretty powerful message. The future of mobility is not monolithic but, instead, includes practical transitional solutions. And, well, this message gradually resonated with a broad audience. Interestingly, the FRONX CNG witnessed a surge in popularity without the support of massive advertising campaigns. It just organically became a subject of widespread discussion. Numerous buyers who were previously evaluating electric vehicles, they began considering the FRONX CNG as a viable option. The primary driver of this shift was its compelling balance of modern aesthetics, the reliability of a trusted brand, and of course, low operational costs. The average consumer, posed a pretty straightforward question. If electric vehicles come with range anxiety, battery replacement concerns, and well, higher purchase prices, is CNG not a more secure and familiar choice? The FRONX CNG actually gave tangible form to this very question. The Maruti Suzuki brand itself acts as a powerful guarantee of trust, and when a stylish SUV-like offering with CNG technology emerges from this stable, significant discussion is honestly inevitable. Delving into the specifics, what engine technology powers the FRONX CNG, and why does it present such a compelling case? While the vehicle boasts a stylish and modern exterior, its core philosophy is really rooted in pragmatism and proven engineering. Maruti Suzuki has, steered clear of experimental technology, instead choosing to go with a refined version of its tried and tested engine technology. The FRONX CNG, for instance, comes with Maruti's well-established 1.2-liter K-Series dual-jet, dual VVT petrol engine which is integrated with a factory-fitted CNG system. The term factory-fitted is honestly super important here. It means the CNG system isn't just an aftermarket add-on but rather an original equipment manufacturer, or OEM, design that's been engineered to work in perfect harmony with the engine. This kind of integration is crucial for long-term reliability, since the engine, electronic control unit, fuel injection, and safety systems are all calibrated to function optimally together. One of the standout features of this engine is its smooth operation, whether you're running it on petrol or CNG. The dual-jet technology, which uses 2 fuel injectors per cylinder, helps achieve more uniform fuel combustion, reduces power loss and, honestly, boosts fuel efficiency quite a bit. So, in essence, the engine operates with less effort for air intake and fuel burning, and that's pretty much why the FRONX does not exhibit the sluggish performance that is, often stereotypically associated with CNG vehicles. Maruti has directly addressed common consumer apprehensions regarding CNG, like reduced power, poor pickup, and, difficulty in overtaking. Specific tuning of the engine mapping ensures that even in CNG mode, throttle response remains linear and confident, which honestly makes city driving effortless. On highways, the engine maintains steady speeds with minimal vibration or intrusive noise, providing a driving experience that really does not feel compromised at all. Further advantages stem from the vehicle's lightweight platform and balanced engine design, which, reduce strain on the powertrain, thereby benefiting both mileage and engine durability. The CNG tank has been thoughtfully packaged to minimize intrusion into boot space and preserve the car's weight distribution. These nuanced engineering details, honestly, culminate in a significant positive impact on daily usability. In comparison to an electric vehicle, the FRONX CNG's technology presents a distinct advantage. The battery in an EV represents its most expensive, heaviest, and most anxiety-inducing component, with concerns over long-term degradation and replacement costs. The FRONX CNG eliminates such worries. Its internal combustion engine is a familiar technology, understandable to local mechanics, and supported by an extensive service network. Refueling with CNG is a simple, minutes-long